What's up? Welcome back to Divinity Gems. I'm here for my Cancers doing your weekly July 30th through August. Using the Vision, Crystal Visions Tarot. And then I'm also going to pull you a Black Moon Astrology card again at the end. Just get the overall astrology energy to summarize your reading. But this is for my Cancers right now. And let's see how that is playing out in your week moving forward. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups in reverse. Something you got your eye on. Got your eye on the prize and on that prize, and it is in reverse. Let's see. I was going to say all your cards in reverse. All your cards nearly in reverse. Pretty much. Out of the 9, I got 2 upright. Let's see what's going on with these 7 in reverse. First card is the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. It's a good card to be in reverse then, because the 4 of Pentacles is this greedy money keeper here. She's got those pentacles and she's wrapped her legs all around them. There's 4 pentacles and she's holding on to them for dear life. And the crystal energy, which is representing her spiritual type of power, is all down there underneath. She's not even seeing that. All she sees is the material and the physical right now. Being in reverse, you changed your perception on that, which is great. It's not all about the coins. It's not about the money all the time. This coin chasing, money chasing, the thing that makes us a little greedy sometimes when we're trying to just stack up pentacles like that. And she's definitely worried about somebody taking them from her. So this is greediness right here in reverse, which is a great sign right there. 4 of Wands is in reverse as well. This is more like a milestone that we're trying to get to. Trying to get to a certain milestone in your life, or in your relationship, but it hasn't been reached as of yet while this is in reverse. Okay? 9 of Cups being in reverse is our wish fulfillment right here, or our wish. It's not the fulfillment of it, but the wish that you actually put out there, what you truly desired. That's in reverse as well, as was the 4 of Cups on the bottom. So what you really were focusing on, you are no longer focusing on. So if it was the money and the coins, you quit focusing on that. You quit trying to get to a certain amount of money in your head that you quite possibly wish for. I need my money to be here like this. I need financially to get here. And I think you started to see that in a different way, Cancer. And that's actually a great thing for you. If that is what changed, if your perception of where your wealth is coming from and what you were wishing for was money, at first it used to be all you saw was making sure you were financially stable, you learned something over this full moon. You learned that it was not about the coin chase, that it was not about that it was about your inward beauty, your inward power and stability that's inside yourself as a whole, healthy, balanced person. You are coming into that realization to me, which is just a great place to be. That's a great place to be, Cancer. When you understand that, yes, sir, that is why this is your upright card. When you understand that, you are the king of the world. You're sitting on top of the world because you've understood that there are more important things to life. There's more important things in the world. And you gain balance by learning that one important thing, that money cannot buy happiness. It can't. You can wish for money all day and it can make you comfortable in your surroundings to a certain extent, but it cannot bring self-fulfillment and self-liberation to you just by holding on to some coins. Because like you see, this is not a good feeling that she's got going on. She's so worried about them coins that she can't even get out of a tree. Like she can't have any fun. She can't get anywhere like that. So you felt the need to let go of all those preconceived ideas that you may have had regarding your finances and money and what's really important in life. And you sitting on top of the world, Cancer. You sitting on top of the world after making that realization. I'm feeling like this moon, it's in reverse, but it's still the same energy to me. This full moon that passed allowed you to see what was more important in life. The loss is out with the 5 of Cups being in reverse to me. So there is no loss at this point. She's in reverse. So there is no loss, but all you've gained right here, all you've gained, you're sitting on top of the world juggling butterflies. You've gained inward balance for yourself by letting go of all that nonsense up there wrapped around those preconceived ideas of how how much money you should have had in the bank by now. It's all gone. That is gone. Those empty feelings that used to make you feel insecure about what you have and what you didn't have, gone away with this moon energy. Gone away, Cancer, and you are sitting on top of the world, which is where you want to be. The Hierophant is in reverse. Like I said, this was a belief system about money that came to you through your upbringing, through values that were instilled in you when you were younger by quite possibly your parents or whoever gave you your, your morality when it came to money. Dropped it, changed it. Nope, that's not where it's at. It's not about these coins. These coins don't make me feel happy. Love makes me feel happy. Doing things for others makes me feel happy. Being a good person should make you feel happy. And that's how you sit on top of the world, not by gathering all the coins you can gather. So you let that belief system go. You let it go, no matter who taught it to you. Mommy, daddy, you were wrong about that. That's not what it is. Life is not about money and getting things and holding on to things. Life is about experiencing joy and love and happiness and doing for others and all those good, happy feelings that money just, they can contribute to those things and they can help those things. But if that's my focus, then I'm only worried about those things and I'm missing out on all these other good things. I'm missing out on making myself grow into a happier, healthier person. This is the other upright card. King of Swords is a mental, logical person that you figured it out. You figured it out in your mind that you don't care nothing about the coin chase anymore. That it's not about the coin chase for you. It's about the balance for you. These were your only two upright cards. Everything else is reversed because it needs to be reversed. All those old ways of thinking around money, the system, the structure of where you had to be and what you had to have by a certain age sometimes, by, I want to be here. I want to have this much money. All of that stuff, you left that behind. I feel like you left that behind. The Six of Swords is in reverse. This is getting that moment in your head. So you didn't have it before, but I'm feeling like that's why this is in reverse. But you have it now. So I really feel like this should have came out upright. But it was to show you that was what you adjusted. I think why it's in reverse. That was what you were thinking. Like you couldn't just get that inclination and that mental clarity. I'm going to say it should be because that's why he's upright. He is the King of Swords. So with the Six of Swords, you are just seeing clearly which direction to go with your swords in. You've received, but you just receive it. She's just got the light, and she looks up and she sees those birds and she knows instantly she has to follow them toward that light. You just got there. You just got there, or you will be just getting there this week, Cancer. You're going to get there because I see you went about learning a lesson about money. You learned it. You learned it. And your mind is very clear and focused, and you are sitting on top of the world at the end of it. So I'm knowing that you got it in your head now, how the right way to view your money is. Six of Pentacles, it is an even exchange. This card has been coming out on a lot of signs. It is the even exchange. It is about balance. That's what this moon and the changes that occurred across this full moon were doing to everybody. It was bringing about the changes in our lives where we needed to balance out certain things. So if we were heavy in the giving and we weren't receiving back, we had to pull back towards demanding what we require, our respect, setting our boundaries. If we were demanding too much of others and you were leaning too much toward the other side, well, it kind of stabbed you back up until you came back here and balanced that back out. Everyone at the end of the day is supposed to get their balance and find the ways to coexist and the relationships where we have an equal exchange, where we can remain balanced. That's what it was all about. So we can't be balanced like this, obviously. This is not balanced. She's holding on to all those coins and not taking care of herself on the inside. And that's what you just learned across this full moon. Why you need to. Yeah, Page of Wands is out. So she's sitting inside her power, but she's not seeing that she's the power. She's asking for more power and asking for strength and praying about it, quite possibly. But you are sitting right there on the very thing you're asking for. So you've always had the power. You just had to change your perception. And I feel like you did that successfully, very successfully. You're in chill mode right now, just waiting. You did a lot of mental thinking. You saw the picture clearly after this, though. You saw the picture clearly after that. You thought about it. You thought about it. Yeah. And maybe over this full moon, you took a couple of shocking stabs. Like, what? did you just stab me? That's how she's looking. And he is walking around like, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because it's to balance you back out. It wasn't being even here. And you needed to wake up in one side or the other side, whether you were the greedy person holding on to the coins, feeling like money was valuable as your emotional exchange. So sometimes people in relationships feel like, hey, I work, I pay the bills, that's how I show my love. Nah, that's not fulfilling somebody else's emotional needs. Why? The cup is just being stared at like, why the milestone did not get reached. Like, well, I thought I was taking care of it financially, so I thought you'd be happy. Nah, that doesn't work. That's not an equal exchange right there. She's not getting love if all you're doing is providing financially. He's not getting love if all you're worried about is the money, money, money. Where's the love? So we're talking about even exchanges here, even exchanges, and building up comfortable surroundings, which I see you are able to do at the end of this all. Now that you understand the need for the equal give and take. Here come the pentacles, building all up because everything is in harmony. Once there is balance, everything can be in harmony. Your surroundings, your love, your work, everything is balanced inside of you as a whole healthy person. You don't get sick. Your job goes well. Your relationships go well because you are balanced and you are attracting balance into your life. When we are in balance, we attract chaos into our lives. And then we're mad. Like, why is this happening to me? Because you're not balanced. You're not balanced. So remaining balanced. Like I said, if you want to sit on top of the world, you got to be balanced to sit on top of the world. And lotus position and juggle butterflies is all I'm saying. How you feel like you're going to do it when you're not balanced, when there's no equal give and take, then you can't do that. You definitely can't do it here. Can't buy your way into that feeling. Money can't buy you that feeling, can't bring you that feeling. Can't bring you love. This is the knight in shining armor heading towards somebody on his unicorn with roses. The unicorn is being led by the light, and this is going after the love that you always want. Now you can do that. Now you've figured out that it's about the love. It's not about the money. Now you can go ahead, go after that woman, go after that man, go get him, because that's what you desire. And you were coming at them with pentacles when you need to be coming at them with cups of love. So how I'm seeing that play out for you, Cancer. You just got that moment where you finally see the big picture. Yes, sir. King of Cups is in reverse. This is representing your emotions, your feelings, your desires. As I know, as a Cancer sign, you're usually in tune with. But in this particular instance, your King of Cups is reversed and the King of Pentacles is upright. King of Pentacles is upright because he's not like the greedy Four of Pentacles that's holding on to those coins. He doesn't have a pentacle on his page, on this card, nowhere. There's no pentacles in his world. Because he is the King of Pentacles, he understands that it's not about the coins. It's about who you are on the inside, the balance of who you are on the inside as a King of Pentacles. He's responsible. He's reliable. He's dependable because of who he is on the inside, not because of the pentacles that he has. That's why he don't need no pentacles. As the King of Pentacles, all he got is crystals. Why doesn't the King of Pentacles have a pentacle up there on his staff? Why? He doesn't need them. The coins are not what's most important. That's not the strength of the King of Pentacles. Isn't that interesting? The King of Pentacles is powerful because of who he is on the inside. Balanced, reliable, dependable. So your King of Cups was in reverse. This is victory at the end of the day for changing over and allowing yourself to see things in a different light. You're going to be victorious at the end of this. This is the Six of Wands. This is victory, in my opinion. This is after you have fought the good fight. That lion is there, courage and strength. That vision is there in his hand. You saw clearly what to do. You went and did it, and you accomplished it, and you were victorious in this way. You were not going to be victorious in this way. So you changed that about yourself. And now you are victorious because you, as the King of Pentacles now, instead of water, you turned down and put the way you usually do things was the King of Cups, all emotion. But you put all your emotion into feeling like you were supposed to be financially more responsible versus emotionally more responsible. And so you figured that out. You figured that out. That's a great realization coming across this full moon. That's a great change to your life that's going to be made for the better, because it's going to help improve your relationships. It's going to help improve how you communicate with people and how they perceive you, as it's not about the coins right now. It's about how we feel about each other. That type of energy builds better, strong, lasting relationships. Job situations, just you are whole, healthy, happy as a person. Everything in your life follows. So your health, your career, your relationships, all that stuff follows when you are whole, healthy, and balanced on the inside. Let's pull your Black Moon astrology card. Get you one for the overall reading. Seeing what the astrological energy is. Let's take that jumper. 10th house, the world. The world. You definitely were sitting on top of the world. It always goes together. Never ceases to amaze me. The world. 124. All right, Cancer. Sitting on top of the world. The desire for fame tempts even noble minds. St. Augustine, the city of God. The desire for fame tempts even noble minds. Yes, fame and the world at large would be represented by that Four of Pentacles, holding on to just the coins, I love these. They always just sum it up for me. Sum it up. In brief, this is power, your position of power, how you are thrust into it. Reigning powers, influential people, meeting persons in power, the world travels, the public, the masculine principle, the father, the husband, the most important man in your life, the subject of a reading. If male, your reputation, how you are viewed, fame and infamy, your legacy, the upper spine, physical endurance, aging, measure, time clocks, using others, sucking up to others, the sycophant. Ooh, it's a new word for me. Hard work or not working hard enough, planning, diligence, step-by-step success, not overnight success, being methodical and efficient, banks, privilege, the elite going where the money is, achieving success, people paying attention, the voice of wisdom, ownership, destiny, and your place in the world at large. And of course, the corresponding tarot card is the world card. Life's calling, what you have to do. Career, the mother, the father, glory, reputation, fame. What's the key ideas of this card? I'm seeing that all up and through your reading, where it goes through the money and the attachments and the physical, tangible, worldly wealth and popular people in the world. You are discovering that it's about your inner world, of how you feel about yourself, that is directly going to relate to your outer world and how people relate and view you and deal with you. And you're just learning what's most important, Cancer. You just learned what's most important wealth-wise. And now what you view as wealth is going to be those things that are truly valuable and priceless things. The way people feel about you, the way they trust you, the way they rely upon you is different than just somebody who is stacking up money in the bank and just being greedy just to see a certain number in the bank. But you're putting the two all together and realizing the emotions that come behind those types of things as a reliable person is not just about the material wealth. It's about the emotional stability inside ourselves as well. And I'm just seeing that you are getting that crystal clearly over across this full moon and going into next week. That is what you have learned. That was your lesson learned. And at the end of it, you're sitting on top of the world, Cancer, which is a great thing. It's a great feeling to feel like the king of the world for once. And you're going to come into that feeling a little bit this week of knowing that you're proceeding the right way now, that you have the clarity on the way you're supposed to view those financial things. Sitting on top of the world, Cancer. That's good stuff. Hope you enjoyed your reading. If it didn't resonate, that's okay. You can check somebody else's readings, or you can book a personal reading, because this was a general reading for my Cancer. So book a personal reading. The info will be below in the description box. But I am Divinity Gems. It's www.divinitygems33.com. Until next time.